Wait a minute. Are you telling me you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Hey guys, Brad M73 here. Welcome back to the Eagle Moss Presents Build Back to the Future DeLorean build. We're gonna do issue 24. Still no issue 20, so if the engine looks a little bit strange, that's why. Still just making sure, you know, I can take everything off and put it back on and still have clearance for this piece to come out later. I've looked through issue 24. Let's just do that really quickly. We've got all of our pulleys here, the air compressor belt and the alternator belt, basically two rubber bands that we'll put on at the end of this issue. Let's see what we've got as far as issue content. We're going back. I haven't read this yet. It looks like it might be about continuing, I don't know. And then Davy Crockett, which I think was mentioned in the movie. And then we've got, in the next issue, we've got a few engine mount brackets and a few exhaust pipes, which is going to be pretty cool. So, let's get started. Trying to remember if Davy Crockett was mentioned in Back to the Future. I cannot remember. First. Part number 24C, which looks like this piece here. 24B, which is probably the centerpiece, and 24A, which is this cap. Okay, and then AM screws. Okay. So they're kind of telling us how to put these pieces on. So that I guess we will have. That doesn't seem right at all. Oh, wait. Okay, so this goes down here like this. And then I guess this is part number 24B, supposed to go on the outside like that. Yep. And then part number 24A. What the heck? These parts aren't even... This part's not even painted, the center part. And this part... No, I guess this one's painted. Okay. So it's going to fit on like that. Almost looks like there's two pulleys there. Whoops. That is not a screwdriver. It's a razor blade. Alright. Kind of want to get something to set the engine up on. Hopefully it won't slide off of that. Oh man. How's this go? Okay, this. Now this has like a couple really bad injection mold marks. So I'm going to make sure that that goes back against there. And then I'm just going to rotate this. You might not be able to see it very well. I'm sorry, guys. I just want to make sure. Oh my gosh. I just want to make sure that I can get that there. Okay, I'm going to do it like this. You guys are probably like, stand it up on its end. I just want to make sure that I don't break any of these pieces off unintentionally. Not that you would break any of them intentionally. Oh no. Please tell me this isn't another one of these metal screws that I'm going to have to cut in half. Okay, all that's metal back there, so I can grip this quite firmly. You've got to be joking. I can't really tell how this is going to go in. Yeah, it's like it barely goes in. Yeah, I'm just looking at the other metal holes, and they don't really... There's no pre-tapped holes at all. Like these two here are also metal. They're not pre-tapped. Well, this I'm going to have to cut a lot off of. Okay, so that's on there nice and tight. Gee-miny. Next, we are going to have, let's see, this is the alternator, so it looks like it's these pieces up here, 24D. I just want to kind of cut these pieces out. So we've got, that actually looks like 24H. This looks like, that looks like 24L. I'm not sure about that one. And then this one, AP screws. Okay, so those are screwing into plastic. Okay, so it's not that one. I don't think it's this. It almost just looks like, no, it's not that one. It's got to be this one then. It's got to be this, and then it's got to be this. 24D and then 24E. Yeah, that's got to be it right there. Right there. Right there. I'll screw this down, and this is screwing into plastic. Again, just kind of keep in mind not to push too hard. Actually, I think it's pushing against this pipe here. So I think we can actually give a little bit more pressure to this. Okay. Well, there's two of them. Next, we have... Oh, I bet this one like goes up here somewhere, like up here or something like that. Unless I got all these parts wrong, and then I'm gonna have to take all that apart. Okay, next we have this. That's definitely the alternator. And then we have this little piece, which looks like it fits like this. And again, that's another AP screw. Which I am completely unprepared for. Just going to have my thumb below that to kind of support it. Now these don't spin or anything like that, so don't worry about, you know, trying to get those spinning. Oh, so there's this piece and it goes inside this piece like this. Ah, perfect. And then this goes over top of this, which now makes perfect sense. And then there's a screw that goes way down inside there. So let's get that ready. So there's our screw. This is going to be upside down like that. Well, not upside down, but there's basically that side, that. This goes inside this. So now we're left with that. Then this screw is going to go way up inside here. And then it's going to go right on to, I don't even remember what part this was. I think this is the air conditioning compressor or something. And then I just want to rotate this around until, you know, we don't have the sprue mark there. So right about there. Next, we have the rubber bands. And I think they're both the same diameter. Yeah, it looks like they are. So let's see. This goes on the inside there. Goes on the alternator. And then it goes up over this piece. Now these are like square rubber bands. I guess most are, aren't they? So I just want to make sure that it's not twisted. Okay. Then the last belt goes... There's basically two pulleys here. There's like, it's almost like you could put the belt here or here on the inside, and it looks like it goes on the inside. Yeah. Yep. And then just align them up. And there we are. Now, if we need to get access to this, all we have to do is just lift this off. And and then also this piece, the other rubber band, and then this whole section will come out. So, not really worried about that. And again, we can continue on with the issues. Again, we've got some engine mount pieces coming up and a couple exhaust pipes. I think the exhaust is going to connect to the exhaust manifolds here and here. And then we've got some engine mounts that I think are going to mount here. And I think there's one that kind of goes across the front, so it's probably going to mount on these two holes somehow, so that'll be fun. And I'm not sure about the other one. So we'll come back in what is the next issue, issue 25, for more of the engine build. So guys, thank you so much again for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you'd like to contribute to the build, there's a link down in the video description. And please leave a comment. Let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button for much, much more. Guys, I'm Brad M73. Again, this has been the Eaglemoss Presents Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. Bye for now.